All right, guys, so baby is here because he got his 3 months vaccination shots and he's very cranky. He just wants to cling on to me, so we will do everything with baby right here. So out of the whole pack, I'm only gonna use 3. I'm gonna store it in a bag and put it in the freezer for next time I want to use it. And then put it in the freezer. Wash the chicken, vinegar, clean that up. You gotta clean the meat. Now let's cut these baby up. I'm just gonna cut them in half. I'm not gonna cut them too thick or too skinny. There you go. And move on to the next one. Alright, so I'm just gonna wash the bowl because I'm gonna start getting ready to season the meat. Let's dry it up. I'm gonna cut them in long strips. I'm just gonna cut them strips like this. Not too thin, not too fat either, you see? Like this. And then just half. Boom, half. And keep going from there. All right, and last piece. Perfect. These are the things I do use. Again, not sponsoring, but hey, si es Goya, tiene que ser bueno. So I found black truffle extra virgin oil. My husband just bought this. Let's try it. I'm just gonna fill up the cap itself. Any excess oil, wipe it off. Boom. Adobo. Be generous with the amount. Don't be stingy. Season your chicken. Season it little by little. And if you want to keep seasoning more, then you go from there. Some garlic powder. And cover his face here because some sazon. Just for coloring, mostly. Like this. Real pretty, real nice. We're gonna mix it. I mix it with my hand. I clean my hand. I wash my hand. Don't worry about it. I'm cooking for my family. If I was cooking and catering for others, then clearly I'm gonna, you know, either wear gloves or just clean my hand. It's gonna look like this. Take out the big caldero, pero this is just a big pot. I'm not gonna make that much rice, but I like my rice to have space to grow, so I'm just gonna use this. Medium rice. I'll put it on medium as well, but for right now, since it doesn't have anything, we're gonna lower it. Lower it. And I'm gonna start with the rice first. I'm gonna put 1 spoon. 1 spoon here, 1 spoon there. We're gonna open this. Make a hole like that. So we're gonna make 2 little holes. Ooh! We're gonna make 2 holes. Half of the can, so it should look like that in there. Flavored chicken and the sazon. This gives it the color. So it should look like this. The chicken bouillon, the sazon, tomato sauce, and the oil. Here, I'm not going to add the chicken bouillon because I'm putting the chicken in here. And the sazon, I'm not going to add it because it's already on the chicken. Then I'm gonna go on ahead and add half of the beans. I'm gonna make around like 1.5 cups of rice. These beans are already pre-cooked, but I like to wash them because they were sitting in the can for a while. Not sure how long, but yeah, I'm gonna wash it and then I'm gonna transfer it into the pot. I'm gonna mix it all up. Make sure the beans get coated with everything. Nice and coated with the seasoning and everything. And for the chicken, don't forget, try to multitask. High the fire now for the chicken. It's chicken cutlet, so remember the chicken cutlet does cook within like 20 to 30 minutes, depending how fat, if it's thin, if it's whole. Like, you know, it all depends on how it's cut as well. Add water. I'm making 1.5 cup of rice, so I'm gonna put 2 cups of water. I'm gonna make 1.5 of rice, and I put 2 cups of water. Half more water than rice. Add some water. Just mix it. I know it looks stuffed, it looks overwhelming, but chicken cutlet, it shrinks. Do not forget to add the salt to the rice. It makes all the flavors come together. Not too much. Remember, if you seasoned your meat like with a lot of seasoning, you don't have to season your rice too crazy. Put it back on medium. You're going to close it and let it cook. Now to the chicken. I want to add some pepper. Oh, I'm sorry, Papas. I covered it. It's going to look like this. With some juice. Just mix it up. Cover it up. You could lower the fire to low. When the water dries, you're going to lower your fire to low. And then you're going to let it cook. Just mix it. Rice, now that the water has dried out, you're going to leave it on low. And then the chicken, you're going to leave it on medium. Alright, so the chicken, it's kind of bubbling up. I'm going to add frozen green, red, and yellow peppers with some onions. This is frozen. I'm gonna season with garlic powder. Frozen vegetables is gonna release water, so it's gonna water it all down. So add more seasoning, so when it does get watered down, it still has flavor. I hide the fire just a little bit more. Fire on rice is still low. Looks like this. Looks like this. Let it cook. Let it cook. I'll come back to check how it is. I'll give it to my husband so he can try it and tell me if it's good to go. It's good? He approved. So we're done. This is my husband's plate. I hope you enjoyed.